And welcome back to the Music Buds, episode 30. Damn, I'm fucking up already. 33. Um, we are we are back. And
Yep.
this week, unfortunately, we are missing somebody again. So we still waiting for our episode of all four of us.
Shout out to Chris.
Yeah, hopefully you might be able to make it later, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
Um
CP time, CPT.
so this week we're recording the episode by the artist Bandz LOE, and the name of the project is called Loser. So before we get into that, I'm gonna let my buds introduce themselves like we always do. Let's start off with Nasha.
Yo, 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 yo. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What it do, bees? Buds, get it, bees? No.
Don't get a
I
shot now.
am. Oh, well, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I'd like not to die this season. Thanks.
Yeah, we already got some targets on our back, so I'm chill. I'm chill.
We
Yeah, we ain't got nothing. I got a background behind me. That's all I got behind my back. Shit.
No, but my name was Fatima. You can catch me on Instagram at the Native Ambition. You know what I mean? Harlem World. We out
and
here.
Chris ain't
That's right.
Chris ain't here to rebuttal that. So fucking.
It's okay. It's okay. The Bronx don't count. The Bronx.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to say that on a hip hop podcast.
I mean, that's facts, man. That's facts. They get like what? They get like 10 points. That's facts.
That's all they got. But go ahead, Jerrell. What you guys going on?
What is happening, everybody? This is Jerrell. You can follow me at jpowellmusic on Instagram if you'd like. And cooking up some sweet music, sweet, lovely music for the top of the morning of 2022. I'm producing a single with D Skills Harris that might be out right now by the time you're listening to this. We're recording on a Wednesday, so you're hearing this on a Saturday. It might be out by now. But be sure to keep an eye out for that single called Woke Assassin. Really fun track. Really dope track, so be sure to check that out. And then also, I do a video game podcast with my friend Arthur Thomas called the Gamers for Life podcast each and every Saturday, discussing all things games. A little slow start to that one because Arthur had COVID, so I had to wait on the recording in person. But there should be a virtual episode as well. So after you check this out, check out that one. In the 440 Guitar Podcast, I do a music guitar podcast as well, which I've kicked up already 2 episodes for this year, audio and video, just to grow that YouTube as well. So feel free to follow the subscribe on the YouTube and check out those episodes also.
And then it's me, Preston Bud D Bud. Follow me on. Oh, thank you. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff at Harlem's Ace. We've been sticking with that name for a long ass time, so you can find me on PlayStation and Steam and all that shit, all under the same name.
MySpace.
Actually, don't know if I was using it like that. I think MySpace was.
You didn't use MySpace when it was out?
No, I'm talking about the name Harlem's Ace.
Oh.
I think I was using East Side Boy back then, with the different letters, and then
East Side Burger Boys.
Yeah. Exclamation points. Numbers.
That's
yeah.
funny.
So back to the episode. We're gonna be reviewing Bandz LOE Loser. Let's start off some quick initial reactions. Let's start off with Fatima. What'd you think about the project as a whole? Without getting into too much specifics.
Yeah, I'll hold off on the specifics, but as a whole, wasn't bad. Generic,
Mm.
but not bad. It was alright. He could have did better, but it was good.
All right.
Being so vague.
Yo, I'm trying to be as general as
she's trying to hold off on the slander.
I think she loved it.
What'd you think about it, Jerrell?
It's I don't know. So there's certain parts in the project where I was like, okay, this is pretty good, but I think just need something. When you're cooking something, you're just like, just need something. It's not ready, or it's not done. It's more salt, some butter. What do we need in this?
Maybe you need to marinate a little bit.
Marinate a little bit, something.
Larry's.
So that's kind of how I felt. Obviously, we'll go into more detail song by song, but yeah, it's kind of what I felt about it.
Yeah, as a whole, there was definitely tracks on here that like I was like, all right, this is cool. I could fuck with this. But then there's other ones I'm just like, kind of like Fatima said, some of it was a little generic. And then some of it I just didn't like the rapping. It kind of felt like a project for the block, like not even like the hood. Like, it just felt like where the people around him would fuck with it. And which is not a bad thing. I mean, you got to start somewhere, of course. But I don't know. Yeah, it just felt like it was kind of too specific sounding. But we'll get into it because there's definitely some tracks in here that I like.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I agree.
Oh, and he's from New York too.
Oh, I know.
Oh, cool.
And he's from the Bronx, and you slandering the Bronx already.
Hey, it's not my. I bet Chris. I'm gonna speak for Chris right now. Chris can feel how you want to feel. He's gonna be like, "Yo, this whole thing was fire. His bars was on point."
Well, I think Chris said he
He looks
actually
so big.
Does he know Chris?
like grew up with him. Yeah, I think last week.
Okay, Chris needs to stop. Chris, stop with this bias bullshit, bro. Are you gonna review some shit or not? Yeah, I'm gonna bring a bunch of my people in and get all these direct deposits.
Actually, this wasn't Chris's doing.
Like, what the fuck, Chris? Are we gonna review some shit or what?
One of my boys from high school, Began, shout out to Began. He rapped too, but haven't really dropped nothing in forever. The Albanian Bronx head. But yeah, he sent me the project because they're friends. And I was just like, you know what? Yeah, let me give it a try. I was told I've played PlayStation with this guy. Don't remember his actual name, but I was told.
Oh, really?
PlayStation with him. I'm not sure if I have. But
you're like I was destroying so hard. I just don't know.
You just be in a party chat,
Yeah,
and he's not, and his PSN is not Bandz LOE. It's probably something else. So,
yeah.
But yeah. So this whole month is looking like a New York month. So sorry in advance, but not really.
Come through, block, come through, the whole block. I call it the block.
Let's cue up Loser, which is the first track. Actually, real quick, let's get into the album name and the album cover. What did y'all think about it?
Well, I must say it's attractive. I like the album name, Losers. It's different. Loser.
Singular.
Okay. My bad. Loser. I like it. I do like it. And like the album is just kind of like there's a lot going on in it.
I guess I'm
He's like,
confused because it can't.
Bag.
Yeah, I guess I'm confused because he can't be that much of a loser if he has all that money.
That's what I was thinking.
So I'm like,
but I'm like, what is that?
look like he's wilding,
$500 in 20s, is that like, $500 in 20, maybe $1,000 in 20s.
That's a nice
Look
stay
at her pocket counting.
It's a nice stay at the Sheraton. Crown Plaza.
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah.
But yeah, I feel like the album name, maybe I missed the point at somewhere, but I like you, I didn't get it, Jerrell, because I'm just like loser, but getting all this money.
Yeah, I'm not.
But like,
sure.
I guess that also doesn't make you cool either. So I mean,
sure.
But then, like, why call yourself a loser? You know? I
just don't know. Yeah, because his artist name is Bandz LOE, and the album's called Loser, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't know how all of that correlates, but if it's his artistic expression, I'm down. That's fine.
And then the first track.
I have an assumption.
What?
I have an assumption. Hear me out. I'm a fake ass conspiracy theorist, but this is what I got. Right? All right. Bandz LOE is his name. Why? Because his bands is mad low. That means his pockets is short. That means he got a lot of money, which is why his little rack is all in 20s and not in hundreds. You know what I mean? So, boom, Bandz LOE. Then he's a loser.
Where's your kufi? Put on the kufi before you.
But my brothers. And then he's a loser because he's like vain, right? So he got the brown paper bag over his head. It's like, yeah, I got all this money, and but you're really not winning. It's like, you know what I mean? Because you really don't have a lot of money. You just fronting.
See, but then like.
Bandz LOE, if she's right, let us know. Tweeting or message us, because that's an interesting theory.
He's fronting.
I mean, in the first track, like we're about to get into it now, it's called Loser, and it's start like he says like they call me a loser, and he continues rapping from there. But let's go ahead and cue it up. Let's stop postponing.
Let's see what's happening here.
Tracks.
We're gonna solve this once and for all. All right, let's check it out.
This thing on? They call me a loser. Ain't no one believing a nigga. Some bitches was teasing a nigga. I got to the bridge, now these hoes wanna leave with a nigga. You know how I be with a nigga. I watch for the fakes and the snakes and I pee for the diggers. Was blind, now I'm seeing the picture. Some niggas want freedom, but ain't nothing free for a nigga. A loser. Ain't no one believing a nigga, just keeping the G with a nigga. The love it be faking, the look be deceiving a nigga. They wanna compete with a nigga. I got to the top, now ain't no one to eat with a nigga. Oh yeah, they will sleep on a nigga. See, life is a book and I'm learning to read me a nigga. A loser. Yeah. Ain't no one believing a nigga, now they wanna lean on a nigga. We talking potential when none of it seen in a nigga. I'm fighting some demons and niggas just going through hell, and I pray that I'm dreaming. My niggas just wake up. Bandz, just wake up. If this ain't no dream, it's a nightmare. Ain't from the 3 to you can't spend a night here. And ain't no man on this earth that I might fear. I just look glizzy and Swiss, ain't no light tears. When you got
so that was the first track called Loser. And off the bat, I want to say I fuck with the beat. I fuck with some of the stuff he's talking about. But one thing I couldn't get past.
Here we go. Particular Preston.
Bro, it wasn't even that particular. Like, it was all over the track. He was just rhyming nigga with nigga.
Oh, come on. Like, mad people do that, bro.
That much? Yeah. That much? Nah, like, I don't know. So to me, I'm just like, all right, you could have toned down a little bit, you know? But like, I fuck with the sound of the track. I fuck with the rapping, but it was just like, literally every other word was nigga.
Preston's like, I can't focus. What is he trying to say?
No, but like this is part of what I meant. Like, I feel like this is a song like for the block, you know? Like,
so you've been talking to me too much. That's
no,
I just can't. What's happening?
Like I don't know. It's not even like being uncomfortable with the word because we grew up all around it. But I mean, I also don't use it that much. So maybe that is part of it too. So it's like, I don't know. That's an honest opinion.
Oh, I appreciate the answer. Yeah.
And I'm sure there's other people that feel the same. But what do you guys think about it?
Well, I'll jump right in here. So I think to answer your conspiracy
It was all
Fatima.
assumption. No,
Because based off of the lyrics of the first song, it's that picture on the album. I think it's just a dream because he's like, I'm living in a nightmare. Because he's talking about like having all this money, but then like no one to really like spend it with, and like like talking about online rappers and stuff. But like, I think that picture is like, I think it's like a dream or something. So I think it's just more of like a fictitious like thing. But Bandz LOE, if either of us are right or wrong or something, please let us know, because I'm curious. But I really like the beat for that song to start that album. I think it's a really strong start. It creates like a theme, even kind of like a slightly cartoonish theme. But you're really setting the tone of the project, which I really dig. Like hard setting the tone for the project, which I really mess with. And then homie can rhyme, he can rhyme.
Is he
hard.
rhyming though?
Loser. They call me a loser.
Yeah,
Like
he's writing words together.
He definitely had some bars.
I mean,
He definitely had some bars in there, but I don't know. Like again, maybe it was just niggas standing out for me. But I was just like,
Yeah, I think that's just you, bro. But I don't know. I liked it. He reminds me of what's that freaking? There's a guy that him and Alchemist. They well, he reminds me a little bit of like if Boldy James decided to rap fast. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Boldy James. But yeah, I mean, he can rhyme. He can rap. I mean, as far as like how well he does it, I mean, I think it's fine. I don't think it's like anything like substantial, but he can flow. You know what I mean? Some of the parts he kind of like flows off time, which I was like, it's slightly forgivable.
Pick that up.
Yeah, there's like, it's like the second half of the song where I'm like, he doesn't give a fuck at this point. But but I thought this was a really strong tone setter for the project, so I wasn't mad at the song.
yeah. I mean, I definitely agree. I gotta say, this was like, I think this was a really good song. I'm gonna put it that way. Like, I just think it was really good. I like the beat. I really enjoy the beat. I enjoy the flow. I enjoy the bars. I enjoy the message. Like, this is something that I could definitely work out to, and I could like want to listen to. It's like it has that certain vibe to it where it's kind of like, yeah, I could listen to this right now, and you'll go to that song, you could play it, and it like just fits the vibe. So I really like this song. And yeah, he says nigga a lot, but you know my nigga, I'm used to that. My nigga.
Like I'm
Niggas know
torn
me, like-
because like the song sounds dope, but then it was just like literally every other. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like it's just it's like this is
Like,
for
come on.
like it's for his people. Like it's it's for like
Yeah.
I can't see.
It's for
which
his
are like
niggas.
yeah. So
But his people are in the Bronx, and you're in Harlem. Your people are in Harlem.
hey, I'm on both sides. Junior high school, I was in the Bronx. I'm on both sides. But like I think it, to me, it's just like thinking about the song going bigger than the block, like people from outside the culture aren't going to understand. Like, like I can listen to the song and I fuck with it, but it's just like just saying it that much. I'm like, come on, bro. And then I feel like it's taken away from the rap just because he's using it so much. And then rappers that I usually listen to, when they use it, it's like it's not that much. But like I feel like there's usually a reason for them using it, like there's to like add to the song. But just me.
It's an interesting conversation. I mean, it definitely spikes an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
I think you have an interesting point too, as far as like, are you trying to market this outside of your hometown, so to speak, or like your block, like who is this for? Because if you're trying to market towards everyone else, you might have to reevaluate how you write the song. Or this is one of those things where, yo, like, no, I'm dropping this project. This is me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Listen
see,
to
like,
it. Cool. If you don't listen to it, and whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm coming out. No, I'm sorry.
that's the wrong song to pick.
It's not what I'm trying to say. It's not what I'm trying to say.
Sorry.
the wrong song to
Not
pick.
doing that.
Talking about a project like this.
Not doing that. Not saying he's coming
I
out.
don't want to get shot, Bandz LOE. I don't want to get shot. Actually, I don't want to get stabbed. I know how y'all Bronx niggas work. Y'all like to poke niggas up. I'm good. I'm just kidding.
Peace and love, please.
Peace and love.
Please.
So go ahead
put
and
it
cue
on.
up the next track. Feel it.
Alrighty. Let's see.
I mean, Bandz LOE, man. They're gonna feel this one. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Okay. 3. Us. Hey. Hey, man, this life is full of opposition. It's a jungle full of competition. You gotta watch and listen and keep your ground from anybody that ain't got ambition. Cause you may want the same watch, but your time is different. I be moving so fast, I feel like time is missing. RP my brother Glizzy, all the time I miss him. I remember as a youngin', he was politicking about the chicken shit. I still cry cause my guy victim. I can tell you about the East on the summer days. Chillin' me, Jelly Keith right in front the K. I seen a bunch of OGs, they was pumping yay. And I was about 15, I seen the onion straight. I remember asking bro, how you niggas do it? Like you ain't scared of 5-0, how you niggas move it? He said it's all about the flow, you gotta keep it fluid. And just don't ever sing a note if you face the music. See, they tell you what it is if they really...
Fire.
Woo!
Fire.
Woo! Woo! That
Like
nigga
this-
did that shit.
This shit was fucking dope.
Yes. Yes. You said, yeah, how you niggas do it. Then
A
you
part
gotta
of
keep
me-
it moving, gotta keep it fluid.
A part of me was like, is the Beanie Siegel sample cheating? But I was like, whatever.
Yeah,
I'll
I
allow it.
was gonna say, yeah. Woo, Fabolous, we here, baby. Yeah,
I'll allow it. It's
I've
cool.
heard that shit. Yeah, I've heard that sample, and I know we ain't fucking, we ain't getting that wrong either. I've heard that fucking sample.
Yeah, we know that one.
It's called Feel It.
Yeah.
Did not miss that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, what the fuck? No, yeah, definitely. Yeah, because it seemed like it was like maybe like tuned, maybe slightly different and sped up a little bit. But I was like, oh, I know that
Yep.
fucking sample.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, the song was great, and then he does a really good job telling a narrative.
Yes.
I think that's something that I think I'd hate to backpedal and talk about other people on the show that we've reviewed, but I think
That's fine. That's what
that-
they're for.
I think like, and maybe, I mean, who knows? Maybe this artist has already done it, like he's already like improved on this. But I think that's something that like Smoothman did it can like prove like some narrative, you know, like narrative driven like songs every now and again, you know.
I feel like him and Smooth could make a track together and it'd be
oh,
dope,
absolutely.
honestly.
Oh, for real.
And
There's
they
a lot
both
of-
in New York, so make that happen, bro.
There's a lot of songs.
Both
there's
from
a lot,
the Bronx.
well, no, man, no, they don't want to be soft, soft and work together.
He was like, no,
Fucking
man.
crazy New York folks, but yeah, absolutely,
Can't be
yeah.
together.
I need to know you eating because of me, and I need you to say it 5 times a day. No, but yeah, I absolutely, I completely agree. Yeah, I like the song a lot. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think I have any real critiques on this one. This one, I fucked with it all the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought
Another
that was
one of
good.
those tracks.
This is a
It's
strong
like,
one. This is a
ooh,
strong
it's
one.
a-
I was like,
it's
this
a-
is good.
Yeah, heavy vibe on this one. It gives you the nostalgia, and then it's perfect. It's great.
This is, I immediately added this one to like my personal playlist. Like as
Oh,
soon as it played, yeah.
shit.
Like so,
Personal playlist.
this is more than the music buzz right now.
Right. And you know what?
This
This
I
is
heard that shit and I was
another
like, add.
You're like, oh
Like-
shit, this
'Cause
is my
that's-
going to work song.
no lie, he did really good on this beat. Like I've heard other rappers use this sample,
Mm.
and I think he was like the best that I heard on this sample.
Oh wow, that's high praise.
That
High
is,
praise.
it is high praise. But
That
for
is high because there's a
beat,
lot of people that didn't.
Yeah, it's
there's
very
a lot of
very
people.
popular sample.
I mean, he's
yeah.
not better than Beans and none of them. Like, nah. But you know, he did really good. He did really good.
Yeah, very. Yeah, yeah. I think he rocked it. You know. So
Yeah.
And
wow.
I feel like it feels very New York to me. I mean, I know
Yeah.
Beans, he's not from there, but still, like it feels very New York. Like just the whole vibe of it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely, just feels good. Ha. Ba-dum-tsh.
Solid 10.
All right, so let's cue up Showtime, which is track number 3.
All right.
And by the way, this is a 14-track album, so it's pretty decent length.
So just sit back and enjoy the ride. Loser, Bandz LOE. Showtime.
Hey, hey.
Turn it up.
Low guys. Yeah, low. Hey. See all this drip like I made out of water. You know where I'm at, LOE on the tag. Look, I stepped in the trap and them drugs made the order. Some niggas snitch, so I stay with my guard up and can't put my trust in no bitch to get caught up. M over B just the way I was brought up, and L over E to that day I get caught up. I'm trying to stack on my paper and go. Too many L turn them shits into lessons. Look, I was broke and that money done saved me. That's what it mean when you counting your blessings. Remember them days when them hoes used to play me. Now them same hoes on my dick cause I'm flexing. Think I'ma fuck with a bitch, I ain't stressing. Watch when she call, tell that bitch leave a message. Hold up. Shorty keep calling, but me, I don't answer. She wanna talk, but I ain't with the banter. Bitch, I'm the shit with them hits like Evander. My shooters young like they play in Atlanta. Got to them chicks, now I need me a banner. Niggas want smoke while I'm bringing the cancer. Free on my brother, got caught in the slammer. Beat from the L and that boy got his bands up. Got it up vert, now I'm feeling like Uzi. Popping this bitch with some clips and some movies. Trying to get rich with my trip, that's the duty. No, I ain't crip, but I stick to that blue cheese. I think I figured it out.
Let's start off with Jerrell. What'd you think about this one?
This one's kind of this one I didn't care for too much, to be honest. I feel like I've heard that, that type of beat just a little too much. Damn it, man. I just feel like I feel like Kendrick was the last person that could get away with it because he did some stacking piano. There's some stacking piano stuff happening with a very similar BPM, but it was okay. This was more of a generic song to me.
Yeah.
And it's not like his lyrics are bad or anything. I just don't think it was a good beat for him to rap on personally. Yeah, so that's my take.
What'd you think about it, Fatima?
Nah, yeah, I agree. It gives me it's a baby feel. It's definitely a baby.
Yeah, that's
The baby.
yeah. I definitely hear that.
Like I get that all the way. I feel like it was one of those the baby type beats from YouTube. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, for sure, because it's that same to then,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like that whole.
And
that
the
whole
baby,
thing.
he'll rap all around that beat. Yeah. Rap so
That boy
fast.
be stepping, but
So, yeah.
he I really like it. What I've realized and what I've paid attention to so far with Bandz LOE is the song structure and where he's placing the songs. He is definitely telling the narrative so far because it's like boom, they call me a loser. Then you got, boom, feel it. He's giving you like a whole nostalgia feeling, like where he started. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then boom, now it's like showtime, nigga. Like boom, this is where I'm at right now, and this is me flexing. Everybody got that feel, that point in time when they're like, yeah, nigga, I just feel like showing off. Be like a show off
Yeah.
and shit like that. You know what I mean? Talking my big shit. And I feel like that's showtime. And I like it. He got like he dropping some little bars in there. He snuck some punchlines. I was like, ooh. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Not something that I would say is like my favorite because it is a generic, but
Yeah.
it's like
I think we're all pretty much unanimous on that part of it. I do feel like it was cool. Like there's not really much bad I could say about it other than it sounds too familiar.
Yeah.
It skippable, yes, to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a skip for me.
I think like this was one of those ones where I was like, this didn't have to be in the project, but
Same.
if he if he structured everything for a reason, like Fatima's talking about, then maybe it's part of the storytelling, you know. But to me, it was a skippable track.
I will be
But it
honest.
wasn't bad, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't. And I didn't add this in. This is definitely a song like if it just came on and like in the middle of something, I'm definitely popping my ass to it. Like, I'm not gonna front because this is
Oh
one of those
no,
beats.
there's one later on, and I was like, oh shit! I was like, I think
Oh
I can
yeah.
hear this.
Oh yeah, I know
Preston's
what track
popping
you're
his ass
talking
to some of
about.
this shit too.
Preston, you was out here looking like
Oh
Morty.
shit! Hold my drink, bitch. Let me get to
But I
it.
was like, but no, there was a song later on. We'll get into it when we get there. But I was like, I can hear this. Like, if we go out, like this song, I can hear
The
playing
dancing
out,
man on the prowl.
Right. Dancing Harlem boy.
You're the dancing guy.
Well, watch out. He got his drink and his two-step.
So let's go on to this next track. Cue a Bag Chaser featuring M3 Mook.
All right, let's do it.
Baby, I'm a bag chaser. Bag breaker. Hey, gang, hold up. Hey, always been a bag chaser. Money up that show, they wanna fuck, plus I'm a back breaker. Growing up, I never ever asked favors. Did it on my own, cause it be snakes up in that grass laid up. Damn, niggas Johnny did me for that paper, that's without a doubt, so I can't leave the house without my laser. I'm like, damn, niggas wanna steal me for my paper, that's just how I be. A nigga hit the league and they got major, hold on. Ay, since I hit the league with it, been ballin' like MP with it. Know I'm MVP with it, these niggas can't compete with it. That funny shit, I'm peeping it, so you know I creep with it. See a nigga please a bitch, but me, I'd rather freeze the wrist. Hold on, shout out 3, that's the dream team. I remember days smoking purple, but the green lean. Catch me on the third rock, aka 3 Street. Feeling like I'm shagging movie COVID, it's the 3P. Free my nigga 2 shot, cause he be on that DT. Free my nigga poopy.
I ain't like it. That's all I really
Oh,
gotta
no.
say about it. This one. I just straight up didn't like it.
Oh no.
The same.
The
as
flow,
me.
the beat, like it all just kind of felt a little lazy.
It did. It felt like he was on syrup on something. Or like he was on a pill, like he popped a Xan or something like that. Like he just sounded like he was clenching his jaw, he was rubbing through his teeth. And he was rapping mad slow. And I'm like, I don't know, at least a nigga on beat. I don't know, I tried to.
I just think it's another bad beat. I think it's another bad beat. I'm not. I think the I don't think the beats really doesn't really fit. Like how well how well the loser beat fit, and like and then the song right after. I just don't think this beat was very interesting. So I think he was trying to do what he could around it, but it's just one of those songs where like, yeah, we can take this out. I don't think this pushes the narrative of the album very much.
Yeah. I felt like it was a filler. I felt like this was a filler.
Yeah.
So this would be a skip for me.
This 100% skip for me. I just couldn't get with it. Yeah. Next.
All right, you gotta get the crickets from us on this one. Yeah.
So the next track was Head Crack. Go ahead and cue that one up.
Alrighty.
Life of roll of dice, I got a 4, 5, 6. I love that nigga, take my life, I gotta blow my grip. Look, I know I'm lit. Niggas on my dick. Life's a roll of dice, I got a 4, 5, 6. Before I let a nigga take my life, I gotta blow my grip. You ain't gotta tell me, bitch, I know I'm lit. Niggas, they don't know a thing about me, but be on my dick. M3 the gang, niggas know I'm trips. Had to throw some racks up on the Gucci, cause you know I drip. Keep my eyes wide open, but I close my lips. Always keep a bad bitch with me like to roll my spliffs. Roll up, baby. I got a link up with the gang. What's the hold up, baby? I'm on the east side. Couple niggas pulled up lately. You know I'm in to the 3 and what we throw up crazy. I keep my 2 middle down. 3 finger pose. Then I pull my pinky down. If it's mad, we wipe your nose.
Didn't mean to fade out that fast. Sorry.
What did you think about this track, Fatima?
I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. I really like this track. I don't know if niggas know how to play CeeLo, but like his whole hook were CeeLo references. Like that shit was hard.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, life's a game of rolling dice. I got a 4, 5, 6. Before a nigga try to take it, I gotta blow my grip. Cause you feel me, when you play CeeLo, you blow
Double
into the-
entendres there though. Because I thought about it completely different. I mean,
It
I'm not a
goes that way,
gambler,
too.
so yeah.
I gotta blow my grip. Like you gotta pop. You
Yeah.
gotta bust a nigga before you try to bust you for sure.
Yeah.
But it goes that way and it goes this way.
Mhm.
And life's a game of rolling dice. I got a 4,
Kudos.
5, 6. So that means you
Kudos.
winning in the game.
Alright.
Yeah. And the only time you lose is a head crack. Head crack is a 6, 6, 6 or like 2 6s or something like that. It's a head crack. So yeah, that's like
Alright.
hood niggas know that shit. Like this shit's definitely for the block, and that song is fire. I really like
Yeah.
that song.
I guess it definitely is for the block because
You didn't enjoy it? Oh wow.
You didn't like it?
Skip.
Oh.
Did it.
For
for
me,
me.
even missing out on all that, I actually enjoyed the song. Like it sounded good to me, you know. Like the double entendre. I mean, that's a good thing you explained because now I kind of appreciate it even more. But I just like the way it sounded, and then the rapping on it was dope too. So this one I actually like.
I liked him. I just didn't like. Again, I didn't like the beat. I think the beat's boring to me.
I didn't mind the
Yeah,
beat.
you didn't think he flowed on it really good?
Yeah,
He
I
gave
feel
the
like
beat
he
some
did.
life.
He did what he
Yeah.
could. He saved it. You know?
He got a
You know?
rebound.
He's like he's trying to ride the horse, and the horse is kind of trying. I'm fucking tired now. You know, it's like, come on, we're almost there. You know, just hang in there, goddammit. You know, that's all you do. He could, but it's just like this is bad. It's not a terrible beat, but it's a little boring.
Damn,
You know.
you made it sound like he was beating a dead horse.
No, I'm trying to save him. He's trying to save himself. Get across
Damn.
the canal before the horse
This is like the
passes out.
first one. This is the first one we're not unanimous on, huh?
Yeah, split decision. Yeah.
But yeah, I really fucked with it. So
Cool.
I definitely think this is, if I had to recommend some songs off the project to people, for people to listen to, would be this one. And Feel It, of course. But well, we got some more stuff to get into that I probably recommend too. Let's go ahead and cue up Think Twice, which is track number 6.
All right.
Bandz LOE. My nigga got my pants low. Hey.
Cut that shit up strictly for the
Gang in this bitch, gang in this bitch, ayy. Gang in this bitch, gang in this bitch, ayy. Gang in this bitch, gang in this bitch, ayy. Gang in this bitch, gang in this bitch. I be riding through the hood, baby, late night. Hanging out them cars with them sharks, yeah, them great whites. Tryna come at Bandz, you a fool, better think twice. Hope a nigga take flight, cause my nigga take life. Quick to show a nigga what I'm about, you get stage fright. If I put some money on a dummy, it's a great price. I can't let a nigga get too close, gotta think twice. I can't never give a bitch my heart, it can't break twice. Had to separate. Find me with them checks, be attendance, that's the only time a nigga ever check me. So much ice on me, I be skating like I'm Gretzky. I hop up in that pussy, it be wetter than a jet ski. You tryna test me? A nigga finna flunk out. I guarantee it ain't no faking when I pull his pump out.
This right here. I like this one.
What do you like about this one?
This one, I felt like I was driving around at night in a shady fucking neighborhood. I'm like, dude, it's some crazy shit, you know. Oh no, this is good. I like this a lot. I thought the production was dope. I liked his. He's a good lyricist. I like his lyrics because to me, I feel like he isn't trying to like get a punchline every time. Like he's still kind of telling a narrative at the same time, and I appreciate that. You know, Yeah, and he's got some cool lines. You know, the pussy wearer than a jet ski, crazy shit, crazy shit. But yeah, I liked it. It just dove right into the danger.
Yeah.
Like this, I just felt like danger was around the corner, and I appreciate that. So yeah, this song I liked.
The only thing about this song that I don't like, gang in this bitch, gang in this bitch, gang. I'm like,
Oh come on, Preston.
bro,
Gang in this bitch,
the
bro.
only thing about the song that I don't like is that, and when I heard this, I was like, yo, this is a Chris song.
Picky Preston.
No, but I heard this.
Same way.
I was like, yo, this is a Chris song. Chris will be fucking vibing out to this shit like crazy.
Yeah.
Gang in this bitch, bro.
Gang in this bitch.
But like, that's the
Yes.
only thing I didn't like about the song. It's just,
Preston's like, everything was fine until you said that. Now I'm just turned off.
nah, it's just I don't like the way you making me.
He succeeded, Preston. He succeeded.
I'm sorry, it's just what I'm hearing. It's just like
No,
everything was
no, it has-
fine until
No,
you
it
just
has
said
nothing.
that.
No, it has nothing to do with, and that's how it started off. Like, it has
Yes,
nothing to do
yes.
with what he's talking about. It's,
Yeah.
I just don't think it's catchy.
Yeah,
Like, to
yeah.
me, it's. I'm like, all right, this didn't need to be there.
Oh,
But-
I was just kind of like, to me, I felt like I was the guy in like the Tahoe, like the middle seat, in like the middle of the Tahoe,
"Oh, we're
like on the windows. I'm just like, yeah, whatever's not gonna get me killed, bro. I'm down.
Nah, I just don't like the hook. It has nothing to do with what he's saying. I just don't like the hook. Like,
Yeah.
but
It's funny because I enjoy the hook.
that's what
don't
I'm
like
saying.
the
I
verses.
could imagine people vibing out to this shit, but I don't
Yeah.
like the hook. But I come to my music for the rap, you know.
Yeah, I just think everything
That's how I
goes,
feel.
everything
Gang
goes
in
all
this bitch,
in.
gang in this bitch. This is how I feel. Like, mad amp.
Like everything goes all in. Like I turn into a completely different person when the song comes out.
I feel like he in the
After red
hood.
light,
when this
yeah,
song comes
yeah. I feel like,
on.
you
Oh, shit,
know,
for the project.
I gotta straight some motherfuckers out, you know, when this comes on, you know. So yeah, if it didn't go all in, it would have just be like awkward. But like the production was dope. Like the beat was really fucking good, and he leaned into that shit. I
will say, if I think after a couple drinks, if I'm with all the people, like all the homies, like, and we all drinking and shit, and this come on, yeah, I'll probably be turned the fuck up. But
For shit show.
but like otherwise, I'm just
Yeah.
like just listening to it normally. I'm like, I don't care about that part.
You're like, I'm
Outta here.
I'm sober. I feel fine. I'm in my room. I'm not ganging in this bitch. I'm sorry.
I'm not ganging in this.
I hate Jerrell.
I have to work tomorrow, friend. Be safe. God bless.
That's not funny.
But like, I definitely feel like this song is like an occasion kind of song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
I
Like,
can't
get you
listen
on
to this shit
like
sober.
3 shots of Jack straight. Oh yeah, you gonna be ganging.
See, this is a song you drive to. You need to add this to your playlist.
And I drive to chill shit.
Before work.
I drive to chill shit.
This is why. This is why you're tired. You listen to chill shit all fucking day. You're like, swipe. Oh fuck.
Vibe, bro.
Jackson.
If you listen to gang in this bitch, you ain't gonna be hitting nobody. You gonna be like, you're gonna be like
You
that.
be at
That
the stoplight, like,
yeah, you're gonna be like that Mario
Race
Kart,
me,
that
nigga.
Luigi Mario Kart meme where he's like staring at people as he's driving.
I turn on Casanova for that, all right?
all right.
Free cast. Not really, because he
Cast.
did some fucked up shit. But
Yeah. I'm out.
he really does the shit he raps about.
yeah.
Yeah, that scares me.
I hope
So-
that's why I hope you're not in there for life. But you know,
Right?
yeah.
Wish you the best.
Yeah. Let's get into this next one. Think Twice. Track number 6. Cue that up for us.
All right, cool. Think Twice or Aura?
Think Twice.
Think
We
twice.
just did hit. No, wait, that was Think Twice. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
my
right.
bad. All right, yeah.
All right. Cool. All right.
It was built from the ground up, and there's only real niggas around us. No, I can't do the sauce on the round tongue. Never looking for trouble with found us. I'm a shock, I don't hang with the flounders. They can hear me turning the sound up. Man, it's love for the bitches that clowned up. We up now, they hopping with the damn up. Me, I was broke as a joke, I was taught. Now me and Lowe's on the road trying to talk. Mama so hard, we be fucking the court up. I stay with the three, all our niggas ain't four. Mixing the lean with the Sprite when I pour. You know I'm a shoot, I'm a switch, I'm a score. Bitches be on me, they feel my aura. I stay with the gang, it was built from the floor. It was built from the ground up, and there's only real niggas around us. No, I can't do the sauce on the round tuck. Never looking for trouble with found us. I'm a shock, I don't hang with them flounders. They can't hear me, I'm turning the sound up. Man, it's live for the bitches that clowned us. Cause we up, now them hoes want a down nut. Baby, drink up, they gon' be bad cause this boy got his bank up. Smoking shelf, I be rolling the stank up. Stay with the gas like I'm filling the tank up. Got on my ass at the razor. Hop to the trap with a bag and a razor. You gotta grind on your own, get your cake up. If you a boss, you ain't taking no pay cut. Bitch, I'm a businessman, lit, I'm a baller, but now I'm scrimmage man. Leave me some dots on the yacht like I'm Jigga man. All of these dogs.
Now, what'd you think about this one, Jerrell?
I thought it was pretty good. The feature kills it. I wish I'd played it on
Young
that part.
Los.
Young Lowe's, yeah, he did that.
If you want to go back into it, you want to find that part, you can go ahead and play it.
You know,
Like
maybe,
it now.
yeah, maybe I will because he did a really good job. Let's see if this is it.
Feature was my favorite part of the song.
Let me check.
Everything else I could live without. Sorry.
Yeah, let me see. This
Not
might be
saying
him.
your feature killed you. Bandz LOE.
Well, hang on. Let me play it. All right, here.
Magic just watch how I run up that bag again, get money stack and repeat it. Grew up in them trenches, my niggas savage and demons. Wolves getting hungry, I feed them. I got the sick that shit slapping for Nemas. We came up from nothing, they cannot believe it. I was that broke, all I had was my dogs, and them ran it up so we all could win. Did this shit different, I'm grinding way harder this time. They just want me to fall like them. Big body Benzes, bitches Minaj and them. I just push it to start this shit. Put tats on my scars. Used to not have it, I couldn't see far. Used to be average, now I'm putting on. Get bands in my city. VVs just bust out the charm, so pretty. Fuck baddies and
Yeah, he owned that beat.
He's
He owned that shit. He just sounded better
Word.
on it too. He sounded.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, he
I
sounded.
actually looked him up after this. I was like, I want to hear more of you.
Fatima on the prowl. What you be about? What you been
like?
What you been got going on, young Los?
What you been got? Preston, that's not gonna leave.
It's never gonna leave.
Probably
It's
not.
never gonna
Probably
leave.
not.
But
Yeah, I think the feature saved the song. Absolutely.
yeah, I think I was getting a little fatigued up until the feature came on with this track.
Yeah.
It was a lot of more or less sounding the same over and over. And then the feature came on. It was like a nice little breath of fresh air. So I think it was definitely placed at a pretty good part of the album, like it because it brought me back into it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but yeah, the song was just all right though. I feel like I'm like bashing him, but like I don't want to be because like he has some good shit on here. It's just I think there's just too much I shit like on here.
Like it's the generic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you're not taking antibiotics, you're taking sugar pills. Almost.
Hey, she's straight away from the sex innuendos, you know?
Yeah. Now you're leaning into psychology. I like it.
It's in therapy. No, I'm kidding.
Wait a minute. We still need you to kill Michi later, but
Oh,
No,
we need.
wait for it.
We need.
That's
Yeah.
40
We need.
cal
Yeah.
for that
We
nigga.
gotta have the whole squad to. We need an episode just to let all you motherfuckers know who want to be part of Music Butt Awards.
If you gonna go into him later.
Yeah.
She sound happy about that.
I'm like, fuck that nigga. Fuck me.
No.
Anyway, sorry. This is my doing. But
Sorry. But
Oh,
yeah,
your
sorry.
fault,
Young
Jerrell.
Lowe's. He's good. He's good. The whole I like this track, Young Lowe's. He says like that fire ass bar.
Yeah.
Big body Benz, bitches menaging in it. I just pushed the something about pushing them to start. Fucking fire.
Yeah, yeah, he has some good bars. Yeah, I like that. I like the song. I like this part. But I do agree with you, Preston, as far as like, if he wasn't in it, it would have been really bad. I think this is kind of a testament to what we said last season, as far as, or at least what I said. I think the album's too long.
Yeah.
I think there's some songs that could have been definitely cut out that would not affect the narrative of the song or the album, right?
Yeah.
And it could still have some hard hitting punches. You know, I think there's a little too many songs on the album, in my opinion. You know, because
I agree. I was gonna say I think this could have been easily like a 8-track album, and it would have been a lot.
Because I would have
better
skipped
overall.
Yeah, because I would have skipped the song if I didn't hear Young Los. Like, I would have been on the verge of pressing the button, and then I hear Young Los, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, who was this gentleman?
That's funny because that dead happened to me. Seriously, that really happened. I was about to be like trash, and then I heard Young Los, and I was like, I like his voice.
Now wait a minute. now doggone it, let me.
Doggone it. For real.
Yeah, I liked it. So,
And then the next track was Sauce. Quick side note, speaking of Sauce, yeah, I heard about that Drake shit. Are we gonna talk about that?
no, what happened?
Yeah, you hear about the hot sauce?
His hot sauce, the Taco Bell sauce mix.
What? Oh,
So quick little side note here. Apparently, some girl that like slept with Drake, you know, some groupie or whatever. She just put herself on blast in the worst way possible. She was like, we had sex. He went to the bathroom to take the condom off and shit. She went to the bathroom, grabbed the condom and put it inside her. And then she started burning and then realized that Drake put hot sauce inside the fucking condom to kill the sperm. Just in case some shit like that happens. And she put herself on blast, like, yeah, I tried to trap the motherfucker and he put hot sauce in the condom.
So y'all wonder why he talks all this toxicity. Because these girls be trying to trap a brother, you know?
I was like, why would you even tell this story?
Drake's very toxic, let's keep this clear. But yeah, that's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Ain't hot sauce like red?
That's true.
Some of them are.
Notice? Maybe it was dark and she didn't want him to know.
There is green sauce. I mean, maybe there's some green sauce.
But still, it's green.
Yeah, green though.
Look, guys, I'm just painting a picture. It probably was a dark room. It probably was. No, I'm not saying she ain't. Yeah, I'm just saying it's a dark room.
She went to a dark bathroom.
I thought he went to the bathroom and
he went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Apparently took it off, put hot sauce in it.
The lights were probably off.
No, he threw it in the garbage and then she went in after him.
I know the lights were probably off in the room. That's what I'm saying.
She nope.
She's still trifling in the
yes,
first place.
Yes, we agree with that. I'm just trying to.
Ain't no defending her.
I'm just arguing that the lights were off. That's all I'm saying. Everything else, you guys are right. I agree with you.
Wait, hold on. Did y'all see Drake's house? Did you see Drake's bathroom?
Oh, I saw when the groupie dude was the groupie dude, the dude that owe everybody money.
YKO Cyrus.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
But yeah, I only saw that of Drake's house. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this sauce track.
Why is now I got questions after we record. Like, why is YK Cyrus everybody money? Anyway, all right.
Young nigga shit.
All right, this is Sauce. Let's play it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
I got the drip, I got the sauce. Tryna double up them M's like I'm roast. Always catch me in the field like a mouse. I'm finna take a nigga bitch like a boss. Ain't no love for no bitches, it's lust. Always money over bitches a must. I ain't never met no bitch I could trust. And I ain't never met no niggas like us. There's no love, I can't show no affection. Niggas funny, gotta roll with protection. Nigga gotta give me prop cause I'm flexing. M3, only rock the collection. Got some niggas that was up on the fed list. They ain't never get no fuck, they was reckless. On the block, tryna dodge the detectives. On my careers like I'm Josh. out in Memphis. I used to trap out in Soho. Now I got plugged on the block for the Lolo. I got some shooters that pop from the logo. Oh, that's your man, don't get shot with your bro. Oh, that's your bitch, she gon' stop for the promo. Money be up, it got jump.
This one I fuck with heavy. Fire.
Really?
I like this one. I really like this one. I think
I'll do that for you then.
I think I'm just Joe. It's just the low BPMs for me. I think it's just me. Right? Like, you can't.
Vibe right
it needs
now.
to be chill.
Guys, if the BPM is low and you're not saying gang gang and nigga a bunch of times, I'm gonna fuck with it.
Jerrell, fuck you.
If you throw in some saxophone from the Sego, I'll come.
I'm getting attacked today. Huh?
I'm sorry, bro.
He's coming for you.
I just miss Chris, bro. I just wish we were all here.
Yo, this is so fire. This beat is mad fire.
But no, you can't tell me this shit wasn't dope. Like,
This
It was good.
Come
It was
on.
good. It was good. The beat was really good. The beat was really good. So, I didn't love it, but I liked it. So, yeah,
I liked it for his shit talking. Like you could tell he was just talking pure shit,
he was.
talking
He-
big shit.
He was really in his bros before hoes vibes.
Word.
Yeah.
Get shot with your bro. Oh, that's your bitch. You gon' stop for the promo. It's like, yeah, nigga, talk that hood shit.
so what'd you think about the track, Jerrell?
I mean, overall, yeah, I think overall I liked it. I didn't love it, but the beat production was pretty dope. But yeah, I don't have too much to say about it, but I did like it, and it's not super long either. It's a minute 59, so I think it did its job.
I wonder who's been producing this stuff. Yeah, gotta find out that information.
Great question.
But
Yeah.
let's go ahead and queue up track number 9, though. Let me see it.
All right.
What's poppin', Henny?
Let me see it, let me see it, Bandz, let me see it, let me see it, Bandz, let me see it, Bandz, let me see it, hey. Let me see it, hey.
I'm no meteorologist, but I'm pretty sure it's raining bitches.
It's for my big booty, pretty bitches about that cash. Let me see you bend it over, baby, bounce that ass. Booty with the stretch marks, girl, your ass on fat. You made me wanna hit the mall, spend a bag on that. Go to school, got a call, heard you paying your bills. And every time you hit the club, you be slaying for real. Trying to get you to the crib, get the fuck in the night. Before I get up in the ribs, gotta rubber the pipe. You know she fucking with the kid, cause my money was right. Pussy better than some breakfast, taste like Sunny Delight. You got a 9 to 5, baby, you be working for yours. I got some overtime for you, let me work it some more. It's for my women in the business, I got bangs like athletes and my strippers game.
No, turn it back up. Let it play. Let it play.
Baby, ain't no wrong. Bring it over for me, baby, you know this your song. Let me see it bounce, let me see it bounce, let me see it, let me see it bounce, let me see it bounce, let me see it, let me see it bounce, let me see it bounce, let me see it, let me see it bounce, let me see it bounce, let me see it. You ain't worried about no nigga, never worried about the drama, always worried about your paper, always trying to stack a comment.
What are you twerking in the middle of this?
Hell yeah!
This song was dope.
Fire! Oh shit!
Yo, she done knocked over her camera.
Damn!
But no, this one was fire. This is the one I was talking about. Like, I could hear this out in a club or something. Then I was like, yo, this is like strip club music. This is like
Yes.
party music. Like, this is dope.
Yeah,
Like, this shit is
good.
just a whole vibe the whole time.
Yeah, it commits. It commits hard, so yeah, I appreciated it.
When that one came on, I was like, oh shit, like, cause this is a completely different vibe from the rest of the fucking album.
For sure.
Yeah, this one's mainly about them bitches, you know.
It was about
It wasn't-
big booty, pretty bitches.
Yeah,
Big booty
yeah,
bitches.
this was-
There we go.
Yeah, this was not
Do
not
it
a
have
bros.
to be pretty though?
Oh my god, we are not doing that. We are not doing that.
No cap though, but all of the ones with the really big booties, like by genetic, and they didn't have to work for it, are not that pretty. I mean, they passable with makeup on and eyelashes and wigs. Sorry,
I'm not
I just
having this
feel like-
conversation.
I don't know if I can. I
But
don't
they
think I can
pretty,
answer
they
that one.
passable pretty. You know what I mean? You know, like a good
this-
solid 5 shots of brown.
Sound like a little booty.
It's all walks of life. It's
First
all
of all,
walks of
I'm
life.
not a little booty. All right, I'm a medium.
Okay, you should be talking to your cousin that way.
We come
Saying y'all should be talking about that
I used
period.
to be that skinny. I'm just saying.
little
You know
booty
what I mean?
problems.
I'm
Sound like she
athletically built.
sound like a hater. That's what you sound like.
Like, I'm not a hater, all right? I love the big booty bitches. They can come my way.
Hey, no one
Love
questioned
booty
you. I
bitches.
didn't know, you know.
Like, shit, give me some. But now this song is fired.
Yeah, this song though.
Yeah, it was
straight
dope.
fire.
It was good. I was like, okay, I feel that.
I feel like I could get on a
Hit 'em
boat
with
and
the
make
fire
money with
bomb.
this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So nothing else to add to it, Jerrell?
No.
Why the face?
It was great. I don't know. It was great. I had a great time.
So let's go
It's
ahead and
definitely
cue
good.
up OnlyFans, which is the next track on here.
It seemed like it's the part of the album where like I kind of feel less of a loser hanging out with these chicks, you know. So yeah, so definitely. All right, so we're doing OnlyFans.
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out, man.
Check this out. Bitch, I'm with cash rolling on the Deegan. Smoking the gas, got a nigga tweaking. Up in my bag, now a nigga eating. She looking bad, take her out the Neiman. She want a bag, Gucci or the Fendi. I'm tryna smash, I don't do the hickeys. Down to my last, now I'm moving risky. I'm on your ass if you try to diss me. Niggas ain't really think that I would ball away. Stacking my pennies, bitch, I took the heart away. Now they can see me dripping from the Cartier. Now they won't get it on with me, Marvin Gaye. She got her ass beat her like a drum set. I'm like them rags, now I got them upset. I'm dropping bombs on them like I'm from Flex. Niggas is mad cause they see I'm up next. Finding that bridge if I think you can float. Stacking that change, I ain't chasing no hoe. I ever ran, I was chasing a dough. She over that pussy, I'm taking a dough. Look, I'm the best and it ain't even close. And I started with nothing, I made it the most. This for the gang and I'm making the toast. If you think you can hang, better bring you a rope. Or you think you can hang, nigga, come on. Think it's a band, gotta stay with a drum on. Can't be the man.
And this one of I was like, all right, back to like just it's all right
I feel like Smooth Ben did it would be good on this one.
as a feature or like
Yeah, I can hear him on that. Hear him killing that,
possibly.
kind of, sorta, you know.
I feel like that's what I think. That's one thing I really hope comes from this podcast. Side note, but like some of the artists that we review, fucking go to the Music Buds page and follow each other, bro. Like if you hear something that you like from these podcasts, like link up because I'd love to hear.
Because I have my own like poker deck of like artists that we've reviewed that
Yeah.
would be good together. You know, like I want to see Joe Allende with like fucking Fillmore Green or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like some dope
Yeah.
shit. So, but what'd you think, Fatima?
It's a skip for me.
Yeah, it's
I'll
kind
be
of good for me
honest.
too.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe there could be a feature that could save the song, but
I don't know. I just feel
Not
like
a
it's kind
song
of
that I
hard
like.
to live up after "Let Me See You Bounce It, Let Me See You Bounce It, Let Me
hell
See You."
yeah. I mean,
Like,
it's like
it's kinda-
such. It was like taking an e-pill and you're rolling on the high, and then out of nowhere it's just a hard drop, and you're just like,
Wouldn't know.
nah, no,
I-
sorry. It's weird. It's the best way. It's not all right. Let me give you some.
No. Don't let her go into that bag. No.
Section you in
We're not doing that.
Give you
We're not
something
doing
that's
that.
relatable. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? It's like, you
I
know
feel that.
how you come to your senses after you bust the nut?
Y'all related. Don't do that.
Come on, you here too? It's not like that. Come on, damn.
I was trying to push you away from that. I'm like, no, we don't need to explain that way.
No, it's like,
Y'all
come
did that
on.
yourselves.
She's talking about post
Y'all,
nut clarity.
y'all did that yourselves.
She's talking about the post nut clarity, bro.
That's it. The post nut clarity.
The song's
Everybody
the
knows.
song's a skip. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Song's a skip.
Just
God
saying,
damn.
it's hard. It's hard after that bomb ass bend it
Oh,
over,
God.
pop it for these bands. Pop it for our
It's
icy
definitely hard to
children.
follow up after that, especially if
Yeah.
you're not going to stay on that same tempo. So I think that
Yeah.
this is where like the layout of the album was part of the problem here. I feel like maybe if this came on at another time, I might have tolerated it a little bit more. But
Probably
as of
earlier.
now, I'm just like, it's alright.
Yeah.
Especially coming off the coattails of Let Me See You Bounce It. Like,
Because, like, yeah, the OnlyFans song sounds like he, like, passed out and woke up and he was still in the club. He's like, fucking still here? Like, where's my money? Why is my dick still out? What's happening? Like, you know, like, where's my phone? Like, yeah, it sounds like he just, like, woke up and he's in one of those private rooms. Like, what the fuck is going on, you know? And his ears are still trying to collect, and just the sound he's hearing. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one.
so let's go ahead and cue up Rim Breaker, which is track number 11 on that album.
All right.
Getting close.
Big money, big money. I just lost my dog, so ain't shit funny. Ain't about no breach, nigga, get from me. In this dick, only thing a bitch will get from me. Bandz LOE, big paper. Always talking hoes, cause I'm a big player. Always been a risk taker. Shorty got a dunk and I'm a rim breaker. Shorty got that ass on her. And she looking good, I'm tryna smash on her. Probably thinking I'ma spend a bag on her. But I promise y'all I never spend my last on her. Like my bitch is thick dick. I done threw my leg up in that pussy, this that dick. Money on my line, I leave a bitch quick. Now we in that kitchen whipping shit that look like bitch.
That nigga just said that shit. Yo! I was so leg in it. This that dick.
When I first heard that, I was like, why is this song is so confusing. Because first time I was homie that passed, and he's talking about he's talking about bitches.
So like,
this is like Preston's tempo. Preston, did you like this
no,
one?
I was
better?
actually going to say. No, I was actually going to say. I feel like the tempo of this was too slow for me.
Oh my god!
Now it's
too slow.
This was way too slow compared to the other slow ones.
I can't dick you with this tempo.
but the rapping in it was. I feel like it was an entertaining song.
Yeah. Sorry.
It was an entertaining song, but like as far as like a song as a whole, like I can't see it as something that like I go back and listen to. But like it's an entertaining song.
That line was fucking funny, and I don't know if it was supposed to be funny, but that line was fucking funny, bro. That was a dick. I've never laughed during playing a song. I just couldn't hold it. I was like, "Fuck, that's funny."
That's how he said it too. Like there was a Z in it.
Because the song is like, it sounds like it's like a sad, like I miss somebody song.
Because that's what it starts off as.
Right, and then he starts talking about fucking bitches. And I'm just saying bitches in the context of like the song and the theme, the album, the theme and all that, you know. But then he's like, dude. I was like, this song is so confusing. Oh,
I can't stand you.
that was
We know what you mean by bitch.
yeah. I just had to do that because I'm like, wait a minute. I found myself saying this too much.
That reminded me of Cat Williams. He's like, I'm just calling y'all bitches because I don't know your names.
I don't know your names. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think one of the funniest things to me is that on Apple Music, this is one of the starred songs, and I'm
really?
like, yeah. So like I don't. So I'm like, I don't know why people come back to this. Like, because as a song in general, I can't see myself coming back to it. But apparently, you come back to this shit pretty fucking
I
often.
would skip it too, but that line is so funny.
That line is hilarious.
Like, you cannot tell me the producer, like, whoever's on the other side and he's recording didn't, like, fucking laugh.
I do feel like if you were smacked, this song could probably vibe out in the background. Like,
Yeah.
I think this is one of those moments, like you could play this in the background if you smoking or some shit. But
For sure. This is
I can't see myself going back to it.
Oh man,
This is a hot nigga song. This is a hot.
it's a hot mess.
Like it's really slow. Like
It is.
And that's why I was like, oh man, Preston's all up in this low tempo.
I mean,
that's not that low.
Talk
like,
about them girls.
there was one bar when I was listening to this song. I cried at that part. I felt like he was reaching with that bar. I was like, nigga, you want something around with thick, and the only thing you could come up with was zick, and you just put that in there as best as you could. But he said some fire. He was like, been messed up before Coronas. A nigga been sick. I thought that was hard.
That was good. And yeah, for someone who's over like Corona bars, that was good. Yeah, that was good.
That was pretty cool.
So let's go ahead and queue up track number 12, Teed Up, featuring M3, Mook, and 80 what? Forgot his name.
89.
89. Yeah, there you go.
Be from the air. Give me a sip. That low from the damn low, man. I was laying on my pants low, man. Hold on, what he said? Hey. Ballin' so hard like who guarded me. Real nigga all in my blood and my arteries. Shout out to Low, it's a part of me. Be from the L, niggas know I ain't hard to reach. I was young in them clubs, ain't no card to me. Hoes in my section, they thought they was charming me. Now I pull up on bitches like part of me. You got that rap, let me beat it like Cardi B. And my bitch looking good like she Megan. You know about them L's in the hood, I be reppin'. If I ain't on the 3 or the 7, I'm probably with stacks rolling woods in the section. I walk what I told, so I speak what I'm stepping. That nigga move wrong, gotta reach for the weapon. He gon' need him a speech and a reverend. I'm banned from the low and don't speak on my legend. I'm teed up. Niggas know how I drip from the feet up. I'm hot, this shit finna heat up. In the spot, and shit finna geek up. I ain't waiting no more, nigga, we up. We next. So many chains that look like I got 3 necks. Been getting money, that shit is a reflex. I got your bitch tryna suck it like DX. Playing the game like I'm Triple H. Now I came up with gang and my niggas straight. From my mama gon' cop some.
That's crazy. He said I'm playing the game like on Triple H, and I was doing this, and I was doing Triple H thing.
He's spitting on this. I feel
Yeah,
like
this one I fucked with. I fuck with this one heavy.
I feel like this is like a better version of Bag Chaser.
Nah, don't disrespect this song like that.
But it is. It's better.
It gives me that feel, OD.
Because
Has the same feature on it too.
Because isn't Bag Chaser the one with the other piano thing?
Yeah, it's like that the baby feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this is a better version of Bag Chaser. This is my favorite song on the album. Because I think everyone goes hard.
Yeah, and I like the last feature. Whoever that guy is, I don't know. I can't tell.
89.
That was 89.
I want to if the features are placed in order like they usually are. Yes.
Oh yeah. I think it is this time. I think it is.
But he killed that shit. Like his whole shit. I was like, oh, I like this, but I couldn't tell who was who.
Yeah. That's kind of the rough thing with like listening to unknown artists. Well, you know, like. I think we talked about this with the joint at one point because you were like, which one was which?
We tried to decipher who's who, yeah. And then I was like, yeah, it's a group. You're like, it's a group? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, sometimes we gotta like decode like what's going on, yeah.
But yeah, this song was definitely fire.
One of my faves.
Definitely another recommendation.
Yeah, let me get one of these.
That sounded like fucking a gunshot.
It's fire, yeah, I know. That's also part of the culture too, so whatever.
But let's queue up track number 13. Second to last track on here is Still Stunting.
All right.
wake up, then I roll me a, then I roll over and fuck on yo. Yeah, some nigga that hope that but I cannot go out without loading that. Hey, first I wake up, then I roll me a split. Then I roll over and fuck on some bitch. Yeah, some niggas that hope that I slip, but I cannot go out without loading the clip. Yeah, I'm that nigga, some hoes on my dick. If I pass it to bro, then I throw the assist. I'm bent from the low, when I shoot, I don't miss. If I aim at your hoe, I'ma shoot, I'ma switch. Need me them commas, need me them binges. You pay with my money, that need to get empty. Shout out to my guys on the scene, they was with me. Shout out to my guys on the scene, with a shout out to Roll up a blazer, switching like mellow. The baby get larger, these bitches say hello. Only smoke woods, I don't fuck with them rellos. I'm just a young nigga that came from the ghetto. My bitch got a fatty and shit like some jello. Niggas, they loyal, they yelling out LO. They say I'm a demon, I might be the devil. You know how I rob it, I keep heavy metal. One chains on the bitches, then they get the shuttle. Don't pay for no cash, cause we ain't on that level. These niggas be tripping, cause me, I ain't tricking. I ain't got the time.
I like his bars, man. His bars are good. His bars are really good.
Yes, he can rap for
Bars
sure.
are really good. I really like it.
Just to like go back to what we were talking about earlier, though. The beats, man. I feel like the beats need some extra attention, but he can rap.
Yeah.
You know, like I think he needs some better production. I don't know if he's like just rapping on everything, but I feel like he needs to be a little more picky.
I just like the second line, or it's like, what was it? I wake up and roll up a slip, then I roll over and fuck a bitch.
You and the bitches.
I'm like, damn, man, them bitches, bro, it's crazy. Jeez, you know, spend all your money, though.
Yeah.
Maybe this is just this whole album is about financial literacy, because he's spending all his money on the bitches.
You know, that's probably why he's a loser.
Right?
It'd be crazy if we were wrong and we just insulted the fuck out of him.
Bandz LOE, we're not insulting you, sir. I
Yeah,
hope you
please
don't
don't stab us.
We're just trying to decode this.
No lie, this is a skip for me though.
I don't know if this one was a skip for me. I think this is one of this could have stayed over plenty of other tracks on here, because I could think of like 5 tracks that could have just been gone and the project would have been better.
Yeah.
I think this one could have stayed on there personally.
I don't think this would be a skip for me, and it's mainly because of his performance. He's got some really good bars, and I feel it. So I'm like, so that's what would keep
you
me
feeling
listening.
awake and bacon rolling over and fucking.
I mean, no, that one I almost was like, let me skip it. He's talking about the same shit, but then just like he just words things differently, like throughout the song. I'm like, okay, I like this. I like
You say the same shit 100 different ways.
Yeah, you know, fucking a bitch in a fuck, fucking a bitch, dick, bitch, dick, bitch in my dicks. Like,
Different experiences.
hey man, that's impressive.
Yo, Preston, I think we can take Jerrell to the hood after this. We can take him to New York. I think he'll
No,
care.
man.
If he thinks
They all know I'm not from there. Don't do that.
his impersonation of me, he'll be all right. if he thinks that I'm that bad as that impersonation, he's doing, whatever.
I think he'll like it. He'll be like, oh, so this is what it feels like.
So let's go ahead and cue up the last track on here, Undefeated.
Undefeated. Let's check that one out.
Because I'm icy like I'm hitting the slow. And all the glass around my neck look like I'm slitting my throat. I had to make it off them benches trying to get to the pro. I went from broker to a baller, took a different approach. Trying to make it to the pros, I ain't no amateur. I learned that life a roll of dice, it turned me to a gambler. Only time I ran was up a bag, check out my stamina. Yeah, that money dirty, but I clean up like a janitor. I'm trying to ball for 100 seasons, and I can't put my trust in bitches, got 100 reasons. 20 deep, but it felt like it's 100 demons. Be there if my brother needed. Low gang, undefeated. Mama had me while I'm over talking bitches and hoes. I had to tell her, mama, that's the only shit that I know. I'm back chasing money, pacing, gotta get it and go. And now I'm flexing on them like I never did it before. I think they like me cause I'm icy like I'm hitting the slope. And all this glass around my neck look like I'm slitting my throat. I had to make it off them bitches trying to get to the pro. I went from
So let's start off with you, Jerrell. What'd you think about it?
Oh, man, why you gotta put me in this position?
Because I don't want to start off with
But it's kind of the same problem. Like I don't know.
I think this one there was just too much going on with that beat, with that
Yeah,
instrumental.
it was there's a little too much ambiance and
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a lot going on in the background of the rapping. So this one's skippable for me.
It's a little too much. Yeah. Like he's talking about his mom and stuff, like mom, like getting ice and all that stuff, but it's just hard to paint the picture with all that background ambiance. It's a little too much, I think.
What'd you think about it, Fatima?
It gave me anxiety.
Oh wow.
Too much noises.
Yeah, there's a lot of noises, especially coming from everything else. And then it was like to close out with this, it's kind of like too much. It's like I don't know how else to put it. I honestly I fell off in interest by like this song. By like the song before it, I say it's skippable for me because it's kind of like
You got fatigued by the time you got to it.
I got fatigued by it because I heard it before, and I'm just kind of like, I mean, yeah, the bars were good and everything like that, but I want that turn up feel again. It's like put me back on the high note.
Yeah.
I want high.
So now, Goofy movie, sample police, baby.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah, we can't have Disney coming out there.
Yeah, they'll ruin all our shit. Yeah.
But now that we got to the end of that project, I want to just piggyback off what Fatima was saying with just like the pace of the album. I think the songs could have been placed around a little different because I think generally speaking, a lot of like my favorite albums go from like slow, like low tempo to high tempo to low tempo, or they'll do like a low, then the middle of the project, pick it back up, and then towards the end of the project, bring it back down. And this one, I feel like it didn't have enough of that. I feel like this was going more towards the low, high, low, and it didn't have enough of that high in there. So that's one critique that I have just about like the layout of the album. As far as the tracks go, I think I've said enough about which tracks I didn't really care for. There's definitely tracks on here that are fire. I think Let Me See You Bounce It is the one that you need to be pushing.
Heavy.
You need to push that shit.
You know, if the bitches like it, you gonna be getting the bitches.
Yes.
I think Let Me See You is definitely the one that you got to be pushing out. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of tracks on here that didn't need to be on here. And I think just the structure of the project needs to be worked on. But I think generally speaking, Bandz LOE he's a dope rapper. But
yeah.
He definitely got some stuff to work on now.
Yeah.
And what'd you think about it, Jerrell?
Well, here we are. Yeah, I think he's a really good rapper. I like the tone of his voice. He kind of reminds me of like a Boldy James, like that has caffeine. It's like a couple cups of coffee, like Boldy James woken up. But yeah, he's talented. I think some of the beats aren't good enough for him on this. I think there's like 5 really solid songs, and then you have another 5 songs that could have been better with better beats, and then you have 5 songs that didn't need to be on the album, or 4 songs that didn't need to be on the album. And I definitely know what Preston's talking about as far as like like when it comes to the energy, right? The energy of the album, you know, the high lows, like you're talking about. And this kind of has like a mountain thing going on, I feel like. You know, so but that could be a problem, you know, depending on, you know, how you want the album to end. You want it to end where it's kind of like on the lows, where it doesn't necessarily need to be, especially because the songs, they don't seem like they're on a low. I just don't think they're the best songs or instruments for it. So I'm interested to see what else he does. Part of me is curious if he collabs with like some dudes from Atlanta or something, because I could see some UGK-ish, you know, or just something that's Southern, you know. I think he would kill it, you know. I would be curious to see some collabs from a little different style, because I think he is talented where he can adapt to different types of instrumentals where it's not just, you know, the Bronx stuff. So yeah, I would say there's maybe 2 songs that I would probably play back and forth on this. You know, but I would, you know, that's kind of my critique as far as like it's a decent project. There's 2 songs I really liked. I like the artist, and I'm curious to see what else he puts out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Honestly, I gotta agree with both of y'all. Like, I don't think there's anything I could really add to it. For sure, push that booty bouncing shit. Push the booty bouncing music, cause you are fire. Like, and then like you good with other, like he's a bomb rapper.
Yeah.
I love his bars. I do enjoy his voice. I enjoy his voice. I enjoy his flows. He reminds me of a rapper. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know if it's Young Dolph or who, but his flow reminds me of somebody, and his voice is like a real low key, fake raspy, not really raspy, but like, you know, his flow is just fire.
Yeah. Yeah,
Bars is on point.
because the only person that comes to mind for me is Boldy James, but yeah, I know what you mean. It's very similar. It's very similar to somebody, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, he has that familiar feel, and I think he'll go. I think he could go far. No cap. He just like keep pushing his shit.
His writing alone, I think, is really good.
His writing alone, for sure.
Yeah.
He can fuck around and write bars for people, but like, dude.
Yeah.
You fire.
I think just to
do we want to grade the album?
I don't want to. That's Chris.
Okay.
But just to like piggyback off the team a little bit, as far as like going further, I think obviously, as I've expressed on some of the other songs, I think content wise, might have to adjust it, not even change it. You know, just make it a little more digestible for people that ain't from the block. You know,
He talking about the song you say nigga a lot. The nigga, feel it, nigga.
Listen, Bandz LOE. If you want this play at the country club,
because like that song is really fucking dope. But as like just listening to, like, I feel like if I'm listening to this shit in my car in a certain neighborhood, I'm gonna be like, all right, let me turn my music down so they don't like, you know, like
No cap. I know just what
you rolling through all the white neighborhoods. What you do?
let me just turn my music down real quick. I don't need nobody looking my way.
Can't pick up these white chicks with this plan.
But like again, you're dope. But as far as like going further, like I said, don't even change it. I think just adjusting and make it a little more digestible. It's just a critique that I have. But you know,
make it radio friendly, basically.
Well, not even radio friendly, because I feel like radio friendly, like they like dumbing shit down too much. But that's just me. So yeah, but like think about these festivals, because like most of the time, I know a lot of artists express that the people that go to like festivals and stuff aren't the crowd that they've been targeting. Can you imagine playing that song to a crowd full of Caucasus Mountain people?
I hate to disappoint you, Preston, but that's been happening for decades.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
I don't know if you know this, but the majority of people that go to concerts, the majority is white people.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. But that song, where every other word,
and they're gonna eat it up. They're gonna eat it up. They're gonna make you feel real uncomfortable. They're gonna say it right in your ear, nigga.
They're gonna be looking at you, singing.
Nigga shit, nigga shit.
Yeah, they're gonna eat that up.
One op they got is like, it's like I only said it because you said it, but it's like,
yeah, this is a part of the song. This is part of the song. This ain't no nigga hall pass. Get the fuck out of here.
It's like, even if it's a part of the song, you might get away with one. Not 10, 20, 30. Like, relax.
Dude, Preston was in deep thought. Preston was in his he was in his Malcolm X shit. He was just like, man.
He was like caucus melting.
He's like, I like the song. I like the song, but the whites, man, they're gonna the white people, man. It's just not digestible for the whites, brother.
Right.
What we gotta do for the whites?
But no, all right. But
I get your point.
You get me. Y'all know me. Like,
I get your point, though. I get your point.
I think Fatima would understand a little more, just because like I grew up on the two different sides of the culture, so it's like code switching, you know. So like I hear that word every other time, I'm just like, all right, man, that's a little much there, but you know, whatever.
No, I'm familiar with code switching. I mean,
okay,
even
guy.
Yeah, all cultures have to code switch, so all people of color definitely.
Well, no, I just meant like Fatima would probably understand where I'm coming from a little more.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah, that's fact. Yeah.
But with the end of the project, Loser, I think you have some stuff to work on, but you are dope. Like, keep the shit going. I do suggest cutting down the length of projects, possibly, because I noticed that you had 2 other projects before this that weren't as long. I didn't get to listen to them, so I don't know if they have some of the same issues that this one has for me. But I feel like that 10-9 track is a sweet spot, just from the sound of this album.
For sure.
Yeah. So let's get into some of the news that's been going on. This week, last week, we had Lupe's project has been announced officially, not officially. They were just talking about it, right?
They were just talking about it because all the other stuff is kind of like people knew about it. Even the drill music in Zion, like you said that before, I just forgot about the title, but I didn't know one of Kanye's engineers was on it. That said it's like the album,
the best album of the decade.
Best album of the decade, and we're 2 years into a whole new decade.
Yeah, I was say we got 8 more years to go. That's some high praise.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, because I know his main engineer said that like it's like his Illmatic, and now it's the talk of the town, and then we all forgot about this project until recently. So
how do you feel about people calling projects like, oh, this is the Illmatic or this is the Thriller? Because just this past week, I heard people talking about, like artists talking about, oh, this I want my first album to be like the Illmatic, and then I forgot who I was listening to. Probably Charlemagne, I think, and Timbaland. Timbaland said that Weeknd's album was his Thriller, and it was just like, I feel like if you kind of put them on that pedestal, like it's kind of hard for people to like, get out of that mindset where it's like, if this project is not Thriller, then it's like, all right, now you gassed up the project for no reason.
Well, remember, I'm the abnormal person where I think Bad is better than Thriller, but I digress.
Yeah, but
but I get your point. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to me, it's kind of the same thing as far as people throwing the word classic around too much. Oh, this is a classic. And, I don't know. Illmatic, because it's funny. Shout out to Desmond for Hip to the Games. I listened to the breakdown of the Illmatic album. He did a really great job. it's one of those. There's never going to be another like. I feel like that's never going to happen again. You know what I mean? Like as far as an out, like that particular, that was like one of those like historic moments in time in music. You know, where you just this incredible album for a person starting their rap career like officially. I just don't think
everybody's trying to hop on that bandwagon. Like, I want to work with Nas. Like, everybody was there.
Yeah, it was a special moment in time, and I don't even know how I feel about that weekend comment. I really liked I did like Dawn FM. I think it's better than the last two albums in my opinion. But to say it's this Thriller, I don't know about that. I think what was that album he did? The Beauty and the Madness? That's like his that album.
I don't really listen to Weekend like that.
Oh, that album's insane. That like every other fucking song is like a hit, but and then I like Kissland because it's super toxic. But not said I'm gonna die if I keep drinking. Fuck that, nigga.
You low key toxic, Jerrell. It's okay. You don't want to admit. You can keep it on the low, but
he brings it.
I am not toxic. I just like hearing toxic things sometimes. But to answer your initial question though, I just think it's thrown around a lot. I just feel like people need to just focus on making good music, and stop pressuring themselves to hit X thing. I mean, it is cool as far as paying homage to these records and albums that are important to the culture that are recognized as such, but it's like I want to be the next Jordan. Like there's never going to be another Jordan. Be the best you.
Exactly.
Like Jordan is Jordan, LeBron is LeBron, Kobe is Kobe. They are who they are.
And they all hit their own milestones.
Yeah, exactly.
Curry is Curry. Like, he's not out here trying to be a Larry Bird or whoever that guy's name was. But
it was Larry Bird, right?
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't love that.
Yeah, that's a real person.
I think he was the guy on the NBA logo. He was the white guy.
I don't think so.
No, I
so
think it was some other white guy.
Yeah, it was somebody else.
It was another white guy. It was definitely a white guy. Definitely a white guy. But nah, like as far as that comment, I think it's fucking ridiculous. First of all, it's Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah.
Let's not all get a little too excited now.
Whoa.
What are we saying here? You said that like negatively. Like, hang on now. You were like, "This is Lupe Fiasco."
That sounded pretty negative.
That's a little slidey.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little shady. I ain't gonna count. It's a little shade. It's a little shade. I mean, I'm gonna throw a little palm tree on it. But it's just like, what is Lupe Fiasco? The album of the decade?
Possible.
Country?
Very fucking possible.
Hell.
The Kool is a classic. Album of the decade, even back then, probably not, but classic. I think Lupe has it in him, but to come out 2 years into the decade talking about, well, he didn't even say it, but this is possibly the album of the decade. Like,
I think Food and Liquor is a classic. The Kool is a great album. I don't know. I wouldn't say that's a classic.
Food and Liquor, yeah, for sure.
I
think the Kool was classic too, though.
It's a great album. It's debatable, absolutely, but I mean,
I'm not convinced. It could possibly be I feel like that's a huge freaking statement, especially for artists like Lupe Fiasco. Like, I feel like if that was Kendrick Lamar and a producer came out saying that about Kendrick Lamar, I would have anticipation for the album for sure. Because, come on, Damn was it? Come on.
I think Damn was overrated.
What?
Yeah.
I think it's underrated, personally.
I agree. Thank you. Somebody with some musical
I
tips.
appreciate it later. When it first came out, I didn't like it as much. To Pimp a Butterfly is underrated in our culture. No one talks about no one talks about To Pimp a Butterfly. That album's fucking amazing, but no one talks about it. But everyone talks about Damn. So when I first listened to Damn, I was like, but I appreciate it later.
See, Damn has a lot like that's dope about it, but I think it's over.
I think it went over a lot of people's heads, in my opinion, because there's a lot of mental health messaging that I think was just tone deaf for a lot of people in the community. They're like, I don't fuck with this.
No,
The line you're trying to tap into.
So from what I've noticed about them is that I feel like people fuck with the sound of it and all, and then they aren't paying attention to the message. That's what I've noticed.
Oh, well, that's
Like,
they need to start listening to Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah,
His
like
message
people
for
are
them.
like, oh my
About the
god, like,
message.
oh, this is Kendrick's best project, but it's like, I'm like, first of all, no, it ain't. Second, and I was like, you saying that because of how it sounds, not.
It's not a
because
good
of
kid,
content.
Mad City. Like, let's be clear.
Yeah.
It's but it's a strong project. But to go back to Lupe, I don't know, man. I mean, Lupe Fiasco, you say that negatively, I feel like. Lupe Fiasco is Lupe Fiasco to me in a positive light.
Yeah.
To me, the Drogas series, the Drogas Wave and Drogas Light, I didn't like those too much, personally. The Tetsuo and the Youth, that's the last album I really
love those
enjoyed.
songs. Yeah.
There's a lot of songs I really enjoyed on that. So to me, if it can be better than the Drogas series, and if it's possible to be better than Tetsuo and the Youth, then I'll be a happy camper.
To set my biases aside, I can see what Fatima's talking about, like it being Lupe, because to say that it's album of the decade, you got to get a lot of people on your side, and we know that's not Lupe. Like Lupe's not about to, get all these like radio hits and all this other shit, plus the woke shit. Like he's gonna rap his ass off, and rapper fans are gonna be like, oh shit, like this is fucking amazing. But I can't see it. Like if you say album of the decade, I'm imagining you hitting all the crowds.
Yeah.
And I don't
That's
think
how I
Lupe
feel.
can do that.
I don't think anyone does that, though, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone really checks out
not literally
all those boxes.
But I
I
think
could-
there's
I
a
could
lot of
argue that.
rappers that hit a lot of the boxes.
There's even like of the technically new ones, that is like on this new style, this new wave of hip hop and rap. Like even they like hit all the boxes and they
But they don't have
touch a lot of crowds.
they don't have a food and liquor like.
Yeah.
But
that was still when Lupe was in the positive side of the media. Like as the years went on, Lupe and media did not get along.
Yeah,
Because he has problems with the media.
yeah. I see your guys' point. I think contextually, it's like, do we just appreciate the album for his rapping ability, or like what would make it rap album of the decade? So I get that, and part of me is curious as far, is this the same 24-hour album or is this something different, Preston?
I was thinking about the same thing, but it's not a 24-hour album anymore. I don't care what anybody say. It took way too long to release.
I agree.
You don't know what edits you made. It took way too fucking long.
I agree. That's fair.
And then it's get.
I mean,
What happened?
I was just gonna say I don't know. I'll probably sound like some of the basic ass Lupe listeners out here in the world, because I am a basic ass Lupe listener.
What does that mean?
This is what it means. You about to catch it right now. Right now. Here's the punchline. The last hottest thing I heard from Lupe Fiasco was Kick Push.
Okay, let's go on, because now you're just sliding.
All right.
You're not even making any sense.
Well, so
Kick.
Fatima, I think
Push.
one song you would really like, Prisoner 1 and 2. I think you would really like Prisoner 1 and 2. It's a long it's a concept song. It's pretty long. It's two and 1, but I think you would really like. I'll send that to you.
Okay, send it to me. But
But,
sorry, I'm just saying that because no cap, there's gonna be a lot of people like me out there that's like, yo, when the last time
You're
somebody
right.
came out with something? Kick
You're
Push.
right.
How many fucking years ago that Lady
That's
Gaga
what I'm saying.
was just
Like it's
popping?
kind of hard.
But there's mad songs that came out. The Superstar was huge. Like,
None of them hit though.
yes, they did.
Not
Yes,
that I
they
remember. That's
Billboard, yeah, they went Billboard. Like, they hit.
They
I mean, if you don't
Billboard
like
went
him, I mean, I can't
87.
argue with that. But
It's not that I don't like him. I'm sure he's a cool guy. I just don't know his shit. And I feel like a lot of people is like me. It's like, okay,
there is a bucket of fans that are like you. Yes, that is true. But not everyone is like that. But I'm curious. So I guess I'm just curious to see what the hell he's got in there. What he's got. What he's got on that drive or whatever. You know, especially from a production standpoint. That's what I'm really curious about. You know, because I know he had a fancy ass microphone he was recording with that he was showing through Instagram Live. Yeah. But I want to know because he started if it's the same album, he started recording it on GarageBand and then the engineers engineered it on some real shit. So
I use GarageBand. GarageBand is fucking great.
Oh no, it is great. It is great. There's some shit that's been on the radio that people made on GarageBand. So, but yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just curious to see what it sounds like. That's kind of my thing. So
yeah. So let's get into some other news here. My boy Reason from TDE. If y'all been listening to the podcast for a minute, yeah, I know I'm a Reason fan. But this man talking some ish. He says Fabolous is a better MC than Andre 3000.
Cat.
He was on somebody's podcast and he said that Fabolous can out rap Andre 3000. He didn't say that he has, but he said he feels like if you put them on a track because, and he used this as an example. He said Fabolous has out rapped Lil Wayne, and if he can out rap Lil Wayne, he can out rap Andre.
When did he do that? When did he out rap?
I don't know, but he had plenty of features with Wayne. I don't know which one specifically he was talking about.
I'm about to do some research.
But
based on the last album that Fab had,
I can't.
Almost got it anymore.
And then, but then to even
beaches.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We had that whole discussion last week. But to even like add on to that a little more, like to say that if he can out rap Lil Wayne, he can out rap Andre, is he also saying that Lil Wayne is better than Andre? Because that's what I was getting from it.
See, this is the part of the music buds that I just don't give a fuck about. Like, Reason, shut the fuck up and make some more music. Like, why are you doing this high school bullshit? Like, this is what angers me.
He was on a podcast. He
just shut the fuck up. What the fuck? Who fucking cares? Like Andre dropped the best verse last year. Like, regardless of Kanye's bullshit, that was the best fucking verse I heard last year. So for him to have the audacity to say that he's Fab's a better MC than Andre. Shut the fuck up. When's your next album coming out, bro? Like, or is TDE gonna put someone else in front of you because you're in your own shit? Like, that annoys me, bro. That annoys me. I'm sorry. I just
can't. On live. He wasn't live playing some tracks.
And I know it's a culture thing as far as like, who's better than who's better than who's better, but I can't do that like for too long. It annoys me, bro. It annoys me. I'm like, what are we talking about? Like, there's still people in contracts that they can't get their fucking masters. You want to talk about, Fab can out rap? Andre ain't thinking about that shit.
Andre deadass ain't worried.
Yeah. He's like I just, Andre just wants to make music and work with people. Like, and I don't know. I get annoyed when two people that are completely different musicians, like Fab is a completely different musician than Andre, but it doesn't make him better. They're just different. They're different. You know what I mean? Like, and maybe contextually I'm not understanding, because if they were talking about a specific scenario, like, hey, if these two were battle rapping, who would win? Then maybe I would step back and say, okay, I get what Reason's saying.
He was talking more about just like on a track. He thinks that Fabolous can out rap Andre. I don't think Fabolous out raps Andre at all. Period. But that was what he was saying.
Rhapsody out-rapped him. Like, I'm just like, shut the fuck up, Reason. I'm like,
you lost by a girl. You lost to a girl.
Rhapsody.
That don't mean nothing, because Rhapsody.
No, Rhapsody. She can out-rap like 75-80% of these folks. Like, but yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you fucking talking about, Reason? Like, yeah, I don't know. I think he was high or something. He's just talking shit, and that's fine. But just say that, because then I have to get it on your ass, So I don't know.
Like you just did.
Yeah,
That ass.
but that's all I have to say about that.
Some other side news: Netflix is apparently releasing a 3-part documentary on Kanye, basically over his whole career. So that should be interesting. I mean, there's not much out about it, but that should be interesting.
Yeah,
I just can't imagine how long it's gonna fucking be.
Following his Twitter, right? From like the start of Kanye.
I don't know about his Twitter, but I think it's just like the start of his career.
I think it was something I misread. That it's on Twitter that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm a little.
Then,
I'm sorry. I was going to ask. Do we know who's behind it from a production standpoint?
I do not. I have not seen anything about that. I just saw the trailer, and then it just said Netflix.
Okay. Because to me, it has to be someone who obviously has an affinity for Kanye, but I just don't want it to be like some Lifetime shit where it's like half-ass put together, because he has an amazing story, like regardless of his fuck shit that he has been that's been doing recently. He has an amazing fucking story, and like how he got to where he is, like it's a pretty amazing story, and it needs to be told right. You know what I mean?
From the looks of it, it looks like it's pretty much all live footage. Like they had videos of somebody recording him in the studio with fucking Rhyme Fest back in the day. So it looks like they just had a kind of had a camera guy just follow him around his whole fucking career.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what it kind of seemed like.
I know 88. I know that they probably got some footage of him with 88 Keys, because I know they're how they met and everything, and and stuff, and work together on stuff. So yeah. I'm curious.
Then let's get into this last thing, the Kumo D's rap report card, because there's
shit.
quite a bit to talk about on here. And I think this episode's going pretty long, so let's go on and talk about this rap report card.
I think Kumo D need to lose his license.
Well, they said that this was made in the 90s. Supposedly this was made around the 90s. I think everybody wants to assume.
He must still feel the same way though if he posted it.
I don't know if he posted it though, because I had to go on Twitter and find it, and it wasn't from like his page.
Oh.
But I came across this because I think I saw an article where it was like Kumo D rates Mystical over Jay-Z, and I was like, wait, what? Excuse me? So I had to go digging, So let's see what some rankings he got here. So he had categories of vocab, articulation, creativity, originality, versatility, voice, records, stage presence, sticking to themes, and innovating rhythms. So I'm gonna just go down the line of their overall grade, not all their numbers. So obviously he put himself at A+, 95. Melly Mel A+, 95. Grandmaster Kaz A+, 94. LL A, 90. T La Rock, who I'm not familiar with, he gave a 90. Rakim, he gave it A with 91. KRS, he gave a 90. Spoonie G, who's also I don't think I'm familiar with, he gave it 82. MC Shane, he gave it 83. Dougie Fresh, 86. Biz Marquee, 83. Curtis Blow, 81. Just Ice, I don't know who that is. You know who that is?
Nope.
No.
I'm not familiar. But he gave him an 82. Run DMC gave them an 82. Fat Boys, 81. Houdini, 86. I don't know who that is either. Beastie Boys, he gave a C. And I was like, Like I never cared about them that much.
I was gonna say he did that because they were white.
I possibly them
possible.
because when they came in the game, they weren't really like typical hip hop, and I know that like a lot of people really wasn't accepting them. So possibly, like I don't care about them that much, but I think that's a little low either way.
Yeah, they had number one album in America at one point, but I know it's because of hip hop. But
UTFO, we gave it 89. Heavy D and the Boys, 83. Boogie Boys, 77. Ultramagnetic, 80. I don't know who that is either. Public Enemy gave it 80. State
low.
That's a Sonic 82, Grandmaster Flash 81, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince 88, and then a whole nother page here. Jay-Z 82, DMX 89, Master P 76. Disrespectful. Big Pun. Big Pun, he gave it 82. He gave Big Pun an 82.
That's
Snoop
disrespectful.
Dogg
He deserves more.
87. Nas at 84. Corrupt, which he spelt wrong, 86. Lauryn Hill at 97. Redman 89. Keith Murray 89. Ice Cube 88. Too Short 76. Black Thought 87. Mos Def, who he also spelt wrong, 85. Buster, who we all know he spelled wrong, 93. Tretch, 90, 91. I don't know. He kind of marked over it. Method Man, 91. Raekwon, 86. Common, 87. Raz Cass, 88. Biggie, 95. Tupac, 93. Mace, 79. Puffy, 80. And I'm like, how the hell do you give Puffy a better rating than Mace? I don't know.
How in the hell is Puffy even on the list? This guy do not rap. He's a hype man.
Yeah. He got some verses from some people, but that's what it is. Cannabis, he gave it 85. Buckshot, 83. Foxy, 82. Lil Kim, 83. Mac, 2, 83. Sticky Fingers, 88. And Mystical, 90. So yeah, Fatima pointed out one thing that I didn't realize at first, but Big L's not on there, which was like, how did that happen? But in general, what y'all think about the report card?
Well, Preston,
you said that like I made the report
Talk
card.
about
Jeez.
no, this is me going into a long conversation. I guess a couple of my questions, I guess, and obviously I don't know where the answers would be, but this seems like a random assortment, and to me, I don't know if this is a report card and just associated with his top list of MCs or just the MCs that he wrote a report card to. You know what I mean? There is a few people on here that should be on the list that aren't. Like Ghostface should absolutely be fucking on here.
For shit show, definitely Ghostface.
There's a lot of. I mean, Missy Elliott should be on here.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people that should be on here. So, I don't know. And I'll shoot him bail just because, like, since he didn't release this and maybe someone found it and leaked it on the internet. So, like, maybe he was just starting to create a list for other people. And then also, I do like that there's a criteria because we always talk, talk about, so I do appreciate that. However, I feel like there's a little bit of inconsistency based on his scores, on some of these folks. Like rating Mystical higher than Jay-Z, I don't understand that. Like, I don't care how loud Mystical says, shake your ass! Like, it's just...
Mystical can actually...
he's not Jay-Z, though. He's not telling you anything.
He's not Jay-Z, but, like, he can rap.
He's the onomatopoeia guy. Like, he's not... Oh yeah, like he's, to me, he's kind of like the ODB of a newer generation, That's what he reminds me of. But yeah, there's some of these don't make sense as far as for the overall score. Like Black Thought scores way low, in comparison to a lot of people. I mean, I think Mace is kind of low to me personally.
Mace was definitely original.
Yeah.
I
think Black Kush, he did comment on the Instagram post that I put up, and he said that the bias in this post is crazy. So I don't know too much about Kumo D's relationships with certain people and all.
Oh, like Melly Mel and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the bias there.
But like the people at the top, I think were obvious, like, oh, those were his people.
Right.
But yeah, so like as far as who he's like really fucks with personally and then who he's fucks with like as musicians, I don't know the difference. So
It's like the
so-
old heads versus the new kids.
Yeah. So Black Kush did mention that, and he also mentioned T. La Rock, and he said that he's happy that he's there because he's underrated. But I don't know who T. La Rock is. The only La Rock I know is Scott La Rock, and so I didn't know.
Yeah, I got to research that myself. I'm not certain. Oh,
Yeah.
where's Big Daddy Kane?
Oh yeah,
He should be on this fucking list.
that's true.
That's ridiculous. So yeah, I think that's a part of the thing too. Is that I don't know if they were purposefully left out. If there's a third page we're not seeing,
Yeah,
you know. So it's hard to identify that. But there's a lot of people that are rated pretty low that shouldn't be rated that low. You know.
he
So-
has Biz Markie over Jay-Z.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and rest in peace, Biz Markie. I love
Yeah,
that.
like-
But yeah,
But I
it's
think Biz Markie would even say that too. Like, wait, what?
He has
Yeah.
Run DMC under Biz Markie.
yeah.
Like, there's a lot of. I
lot of
think it's
weirdness.
clearly a lot of favoritism in here.
I probably agree with the Beastie Boys
I
score.
I feel
I
like they should at least got like a C plus. You know.
I mean, they probably deserve a 75.
they just
Yeah,
yeah,
you know.
Hurt.
But compared to everyone else, that's probably a
Yeah.
relatively fair score. I think Public Enemy is way too low.
I thought that one was pretty fair.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like his rating of stage presence, I feel like should be a lot higher.
But stage presence, that's like
Innovating
one dude
rhythm,
of Public
innovating
Enemy.
rhythms, pistol grip punch. That's a fucking great classic
Yeah.
fucking song. I mean,
But I
Rage
feel like
Against the Machine
stage
cover.
presence is carried by Flavor Flav. Like,
You know what? You right. It was him. It was.
Hey,
Flavor
someone
Flav.
carried it.
Yeah,
but it's
I
not
mean,
just Flavor Flav, so I feel like you can't really like rate them that high in stage presence when there's one guy doing the carrying, you know?
I don't think that's fair because Chuck fucking D, bro. He goes hard. You know what I mean? So I don't agree with that, but I understand what you're saying. But yeah, there's mad bias in this list.
I feel like Kool Mo D is rating himself a little too much. He almost got.
I mean,
old
it's
straight
rap.
tens.
Well, yeah,
I'm actually
that's what makes it
surprised though
hilarious.
he put Lauryn Hill over him. So like there's one person that he's like, oh no, bow down.
I mean,
Because Lauryn Hill has the highest grade on here.
she
And we're at the
definitely is a
97.
problem. She
But
does-
he
she
rated
deserves
himself
it.
the same as Biggie.
And see, that's where he
crazy,
is
bro.
lying to himself.
Rated himself the same and better than Pac. That's what he said.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's a 2-point differential, but yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not gonna
crazy.
lie. He gave Snoop Dogg an 87.
Yeah, because of vocabulary. I'm like, come on, bro, really? Really? And you gave Mystical a 9 on vocabulary? And half of his vocabulary probably wasn't even actual vocabulary in the English language? Like, give me a fucking break. Yeah, we made up stuff. That's why I gave him a 9.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. This would be a good debate to get into.
Yeah.
Who
There's
really
there's a
deserves
lot
to be
here.
higher? Foxy or
Like Queen
Lil' Kim?
Latifah's missing on this. Like, there's just a lot of
I
people.
mean, Queen
The
Latifah,
people-
Foxy-
she don't really need to be on it.
No, don't do that. Don't
been
do
like
that.
T.I.
You're not gonna put
You
Lil
been like
Kim and
T.I.
Foxy Brown and not put Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah needs to
I
be on
mean-
this list.
She alright.
She's
but
the
how far
reason
would
they
she
even
really
there.
go? I mean, yeah, true, but like, how far?
Queen
would she really
Latifah,
go?
Queen Latifah can out rap any of them. First of all,
You think Queen Latifah could out rap?
absolutely. I don't even care who you're about to say.
90s
Yes.
Foxy.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah, she can go.
Y'all
She
think
can go.
so?
She can go bar
Yes.
for bar. Yeah.
I think Queen Latifah was.
I probably don't give her as much credit as she deserves. 'Cause I don't
You
even
don't.
think of her
You
like
see
that.
her in
I
all
think
those
as an
all those
actress.
romantic comedies, but she need to put it down. She put it down. She put it down.
I think Queen
her
Latifah
when
is the
she
equivalent
acting.
to Rhapsody. Like in time periods,
Okay.
I think that's how like I think of Queen Latifah. She
Because she did the
Rhapsody
who.
of that
Because
time
she did
period.
the who you calling the bitch, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. She was fire. Yeah, she deserves to be on that list. But that's another.
She don't wait. Do you know about Queen Latifah? She was rapping in the Koofy.
What?
I mean, I seen her rapping in the Koofy, but I never really listened to the song. I just seen the video. I'm just like, oh, that's Queen Latifah. She rap. That's cool.
She's rapping.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's just weird to see her rap.
Yeah, I guess that's funny. But yeah, I guess
Like I know her as the ex-con babysitter with the white dude.
You know, she bring it down the house on white people. You know what I mean? Like she's fucking up their life.
Great movie.
She dating a basketball player. You know what I mean?
He got me straight tripping, boo. But
he spelled Rakim wrong. Yo, he needs to put some respect on people's names. He's spelling names wrong like crazy on here.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's another page that we're missing, because there's a lot of people missing on this.
Yeah,
I hope we better be, because he fucked it up. He fucked up. Whoever put this fucked up his whole platform of respect. Don't nobody like Kool right now. Nobody.
Except for Melly Mel, Grandmaster Caz,
Right. They're all yeah.
Like, don't nobody like this nigga right now but his people. Diddy's probably gonna see this and be happy.
Yeah. Because if Melly,
he's like, people were rating me at 65 back then.
Because if Melly Mel put out a list, like there would be like mad scores that are biased and like super low. Like he would score Run DMC like a 60, and it's like, what the fuck, you know? So yeah.
So just go through some of the comments that was on the page. DBL Records, like, this list is wild, blasphemous. Adventura Diaz was like, Nas and Big Pun as a B is crazy, but he said a lot of the people are spot on though. In some of the stances, I'm assuming he means like the categories. Smooth was like, LO over J is crazy. And I tagged Desmond and Hip to the Games because he graded LO over J, and Desmond was talking about LO would be a good versus for J. So I found that kind of funny. So yeah.
And what time frame would LL be a good versus for J?
You gotta listen to the episode.
Yeah, man.
Go look up Hip to the Games. I'll send it to you.
Yes, I gotta listen to that one. 'Cause I'm like, wait a minute, hold on.
He put up a decent argument. We didn't agree, but he put up a decent argument.
Yeah. We responded last episode, but
yeah.
I mean, all right. Jay-Z, I feel like has more. He's a little bit longer in longevity when it comes to LL, but I feel like after a while, all LL Cool J is gonna have is his R&B and hip hop, talking about some. Do you think I'm meant to hurt you? No. Do you think I'm meant to hurt you?
That's funny, because last time we talked about this, we started getting into singing LL.
Yeah, the singing LL. That's like the end of the road, right? You start doing that.
In my room.
I need
In the
love.
wall, in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call, telling me I need a love who's the sweetest dog. I'm about to go in and sing that whole song.
So you do think he'd be a good versus?
How old is that song? And then he got freaking Jay-Z
Mama
got
said
OJ.
knock you out.
But Jay-Z got OJ.
Jay-Z got a lot.
He's got
got
decades of work.
Yeah.
Whole Black Album.
Well, one of the arguments that Desmond brought up though is that they both existed around the same time and both kept going, but I think Jay-Z was more constant through all that time. So
LL wasn't nearly putting out as much.
Yeah, like he
work.
was dropping stuff throughout all the years, but like it wasn't as steady as Jay was.
Yeah, and no one really heard it. I mean, let's keep it a buck, you know.
I think the last album I remember was just like a black and white cover of LL's face, or was it like blue and black or some shit?
Oh, really? Oh,
I don't remember the name of the album. I think it was it had Head Sprung on it. Everybody get your head sprung.
Oh, I remember that song.
You brought that song back.
That is the last thing I remember.
I do remember that song.
I promise when you started singing that song, it gave me like you was singing freaking Will Smith from Men in Black. Like,
yeah, I remember that. I remember that shit. Yeah, that was
like,
crazy.
But yeah, that's the end of episode 33. Got it, kind of. End of episode 33. We did talk about a lot today. There was actually more stuff we could have talked about, but this episode's going on pretty long, so we about to end it off right here. Thank you guys as always for joining. The Music Buds playlist is still getting updated. If you haven't checked that out, it's only on Apple Music right now. I think Jerrell has his favorites on Spotify, but the one on Apple Music is just a general of all of the suggestions that we put in. And that link is in the Instagram page at the Music Buds if you don't follow us already. So anything else to add before we close out?
No, that's it from me. This has been fun. A lot of fun stuff talking about here. So
yeah, just.
Wow.
I don't know what she's saying.
We're gonna have to bleep
Sorry,
that.
I throw that in there. Sorry. No. Okay.
But let's. But yeah, shout out to Bandz LOE. Thank you for letting us play the clips of the music on the episode. And we definitely hope to hear from you more.
Yeah.
So
show.
peace out. See y'all next week.